Welcome to the Dad's Downtime Thinking and Drinking podcast, the happy hour style podcast where a few guys get around, have a few drinks, and talk about what's been going on in their lives. I am Dave Stanley, and alongside with me, I have Steve Bassett and Tyler Cordell. Steve, what are you drinking this week?
I am drinking Rocket Propulsion double IPA.
Awesome. And Tyler?
Really good.
I'm drinking Superfuzz from Elysia.
Oh, okay.
A blood
And
orange.
I am drinking American Beauty Hazy Ripple IPA again from, what is this? Dogfish Head, because I have not been around to actually drink any of the beer I have. So I've been traveling Dave again.
Why have you been traveling, Dave?
Because I'm an idiot and I decided to buy a house about 1,000 miles or so away without stepping foot in it. So I had to go close on my house. So now I can officially say, even though I don't live there quite yet, I am officially a Texan. After 34 years of being in the Illini, I am a Texan now.
How's your pale skin going to work with that?
I don't do too bad, actually. I
That's good.
don't do too bad. Plus, the 4 days that we were down there, it was nothing but rain and gloomy clouds.
It is about that time of year, yeah. So
yeah,
but
no,
you're
it was nice
pushing.
actually.
Like I said earlier,
it was nice to actually get in the house for once and be able to see it and see what's going on with it.
Yeah,
bit of cleaning to do, that kind of stuff. Some holes to patch, some repainting. But we are extremely happy. Got some furniture ordered, and for the bedroom we got a new bed, a nice sectional couch with 3 recliners. It's modular, so we can move like the cup holders to the other side and then move one of the other seats to the opposite side.
That's cool.
Electric recliners, and it's got built-in USBs.
Fancy.
I'm always going to be connected.
Oh God.
Because that's what I need.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
No, it's not. It's a terrible thing for me.
It's good to be disconnected every once in a while.
I wanted to buy a bedroom set, which would have been like a bed, a dresser, and a mirror for like $900.
Oh.
Yet somehow my wife decided to fall in love with the very first bed that she saw. And we ended up buying a $1,500 bed, not a bedroom set, just a bed.
Oh my Lord.
No mattress or anything, which we already have a mattress. So $1,500 for a bed that's made out of reclaimed wood. Like, awesome.
Reclaimed wood is cool in her defense.
I'll have to send you guys a picture. It's a beautiful bed.
I bet, yeah. For $1,500, it better be.
There's like a built-in bench made out of reclaimed wood at the foot of the bed.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
So it's really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we ended up not buying a new dining room set, and we didn't buy any other furniture for the bedroom. And then we ended up spending more than we planned on spending for the living room, for the couch, but we'll be happy with the couch at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the gist of what's been going on for me.
$1,500 bed, golly.
Yeah, no,
I can't imagine. Yeah.
That was a tough pill to swallow.
I bet, yeah.
But turns out, what's up?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I can't fault you for that because my king size bed that I bought like over 10 years ago was like 12 or 1,300 just for the.
Yeah. But it's one of those things like, you know what? I've got a nice purple mattress. Purple, send me another mattress. I'll plug you.
Send me one. I would love. We want to replace our bed, but we're not going to do that right now because
Yeah, dude.
Spent a lot of money already ourselves.
Yeah.
10 years for a bed is a long lifespan. So
it's been over 10 years for ours. I mean, it's still in good condition. It's just my wife and I want a different bed, but it's got to be. I'm not going in.
And it's good to replace your mattress every once in a while.
Yeah. I would love a purple.
Get a purple mattress. Those things are fucking awesome.
Yeah, I've seen their advertisements and stuff, and I think they're They look pretty nice.
We bought ours like first when they first came out, like, and we've been in love with it. Probably and like I don't see it like, gosh, we've had it for 4 years now, and I don't see us needing to replace it anytime soon. So that's nice.
Shit, I would hope not. I mean, like I said, mine is over 10 years old, and that's just a pillow top, king size, whatever. I'd hope a purple lasts longer than 4 years, because it's like, fuck
Yeah,
that, I'm not buying that shit then.
right.
I've got a pillow top queen, and I've had that for going on 5 years now. I love that bed. It's a nice bed, but I could go for another mattress if I wanted to.
I will not buy another pillow top.
No, I won't either.
No, I don't like the way our bed sheets don't stay on good. Popping up. And the thing is too, you know how with a lot of mattresses you can usually, like, let's say, flip them the other way or whatever, upside down. Yeah, because pillow top, it's like,
we had a pillow top king size mattress for a few years before we bought the purple, and we got rid of it probably before the end of its lifespan, because like we had created divots in it just from sleeping.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the biggest downfalls of it. It's just like I don't want to deal with these divots.
Yeah, and you can always buy like the pillow top inserts and stuff like that for regular beds and stuff like that. You can get like the memory foam or like the gel cooling ones and stuff like that to just put on top of a normal bed too. So
yeah, but yeah, go purple.
Yeah, I'll have to look into them whenever I decide to invest.
That weird webbing that they got going on is really nice. We even have purple pillows.
Oh, that's cool. Man, speaking of pillows, have you guys seen those advertisements for like the cube pillows? Have you seen those?
Cube pillows?
yeah,
No.
I've seen, yeah, it's
for like
an
side
interesting
sleepers.
design.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's I don't know. I mean, the guy, first of all, the guy looks like a dork. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be kind of a jackass like that. The guy looks like
I look like a dork.
I think we all look like dorks, realistically.
Yeah. But then this guy, I don't know, he kind of just loses me right away. But he's like, "Hey, do you guys like the?" I don't even remember the commercials, but I've seen them. It's an interesting design because it's supposed to, like, I sleep on my side a lot too. I sleep on my side most of the time. I just sleep on my back, but it's like it makes sense where it's like, okay, you're sleeping on your side, and it's like normal pillows. You're gonna go like this or whatever. The cube is supposed to nestle in between, like, this space, which at the time, if it's all set proper or whatever, it's like it's a 90-degree angle.
Right.
So it's like the cube is supposed to completely cradle all the points, so your neck isn't sagging, your back isn't sagging.
Right, your spine isn't getting disaligned and stuff like that.
It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I just don't know what the cost is, and it's like,
it's expensive. It's expensive.
It's like expensive.
It's like $120 for a pillow.
That's stupid, man. I'm not spending much.
I don't care about my spine that much.
Yeah, exactly. I would just go see a freaking chiropractor or something.
My scoliosis can handle it. We're good.
Maybe not take shots at people with scoliosis.
I'll just sleep on my
I
back.
have scoliosis. It's all right.
Yeah,
it's not major, but I mean, I'm 6'4".
Yeah, I don't think
if I don't have it, there's probably something wrong with me. So, however, I will say I probably have some of the least comfortable sleep in the world the other night. We got to sleep in our new home for the first time, and ended up just going out and buying an air mattress and some like $4 pillows over at Target.
Those are the worst.
Yeah, it wasn't the great. I mean, it was a decent air mattress. It's just when you're sleeping on it with somebody else, it's like every little movement.
Right, yeah, you'll feel everything, yeah.
And on top of that, we didn't buy or bring any blankets.
Oh man.
So we had our robes because we took a bunch of luggage down with us packed with like our winter clothes and stuff like that. So we basically used our robes as blankets. And like I said, I'm 6'4", so my robe basically covered my legs, and even then, anytime I moved, it was just like
Right.
it was like moving out of the robe, and it's like, all right, this is just a pain in the ass. So
Speaking
yeah,
of
not so much fun.
sleeping, we were talking about side sleepers and stuff like that, and most of us sleep. Well, I know Steve said it. You sleep on your back most of the time. I hate waking up sleeping on my chest.
Oh, it's
That
awful.
it is the worst feeling in the world.
It's
Like
bad for
pricking
your
my neck.
to
Yeah,
sleep on your stomach.
yeah.
Very, very bad for your back.
I've only woken up that way a couple times. Every time I do, I get so mad because I can't stand sleeping on my chest.
So I have to fall asleep on my back, and then
Same.
throughout the night I might like rotate to the right, rotate to the left. I might end up on my stomach at some point if there's like if I'm having some sort of breathing situation or whatever. Um, I I have to fall asleep on my back, and it can't be like sprawled out like this or whatever. It's like I sleep like I'm in like a coffin.
Right, yeah. Arms to the side,
Arm
yeah.
arms down like to my sides, hands in my lap, just like stiff as a board, like straight coffin. I
I
used to
think I
I used to
curl
like
up
grab
on my side.
see I can't do that.
I curl up on my side, yeah.
Maybe like through the middle of the night I might like
A borderline
rotate and like
fetal
curl up
position.
a little bit. Yeah. But like I used to like grab like the blankets or I'll sleep like this with like my hand like holding the blankets up at my neck. And then
Oh
I'll like
man.
I would grab the blankets, roll this way a little bit, so they would like kind of like fall behind me. Then I'd roll back this way so they fall back behind me
Oh
again.
yeah.
And then I'm just like sleeping like a cocoon coffin like this all night.
Right. Um
Now imagine a 6'4" person doing that.
fan or no fan?
I need some sort of noise. So whether it's like
Yeah.
like a rainmaker noise or just outside noise, I have to have some noise.
I'm a
We
fan
have
person.
we have a fan on at the house as well.
Yeah, I'm a
All,
fan
all,
person. I can't do it.
all the
I can't fall asleep without a fan.
all the all the rooms except the kitchen have ceiling fans at my new house.
Right.
Some of them are squeaky, like the one in the master. So
That'd be
that'll get
weird if your
repaired.
kitchen had a ceiling fan.
That would be really weird, but you never know. It's Texas.
Yeah, they do things weird in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to get
My
one of those big ass industrial fans. You know, the big ass fans.
we want to put
They're in Texas. Everything's bigger.
a back patio on the house. And because of how the slope of the yard is, we want to basically do the entire back of the house, like the entire width of the house, and then maybe go like 8 feet deep. Probably cover at least half of it, so we can have like a covered dining area out
Yeah.
back. And then put a ceiling fan out there,
Oh yeah.
just so we can like just sit outside and let the kids play.
It's kind of like
Have
what
some.
this house has. This house has
Mhm.
a full back porch. It goes. I think it's like 20 feet. I think. Maybe 15. I'm thinking about it. Probably about 15 feet. And then it's fully covered from side to side.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wish that it had that kind of like opening to it. That way you could, you can sit out in the sun if you want to.
Yeah, I want to put like the grills or the grill and the smoker on one side away from the dining area and kind of out in
Right.
the open, and then put the
Yep.
dining area underneath the cover.
Right. Ceiling fans are a nice touch to a back porch, though.
Oh
It's
yeah,
nice to get that
absolutely.
extra breeze on those non-breezy days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or just to sit outside and like even without the fan, just sit outside during a rainstorm or something.
Oh, that's my
It's so
favorite.
nice.
That's my favorite.
But
Yeah, have some
in time,
big
at
storms
the
in Texas, especially southern.
yeah, well, we were supposed to get hit by a bunch of storms when we were down there. We had some heavy rain off and on, but that's about it. It's a typical story of my life. Big storm is coming, and it splits around me.
Oh yeah. Oh well, that's Illinois. Period.
Yeah,
Don't remind me.
Yeah. I
Steve and
that
I
was
would
one of like you got some cool storms in Illinois every once in a while. You get some really cool ones, but
never where we are.
Yeah.
Steve and I always we were always complaining, just like, yep, storm's coming, tornado's coming. It's not gonna hit us.
Right. Yeah.
Just gonna split around us as always.
It's like a weird area right there in northern Illinois. You either get really nasty weather when it's coming in, or you just don't get anything at all. And
we're just not far enough west.
Right.
Like we need to go another I don't know, 15, 20 miles west at least to have any chance.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, Plainfield, Joliet area seem to get hit with some good storms.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're a little more south and east.
Yeah, you start getting into that DeKalb area and then pushing past
DeKalb area is
Rockford. Rockford gets some nasty storms.
Oh, Rockford gets rocked.
Yeah, they get some bad ones. I mean, you remember the Fairfield tornado back in, God, I don't even remember when that was, but it leveled the entire town.
Eesh.
And that was an F5. It was massive, and it was like unheard of at the time. It's just usually storms don't quite hit the same way up here or up there that they do in most of the other areas like Iowa or pushing down to Oklahoma and Missouri and stuff like that. And so when Fairfield got rocked, a lot of people were shocked.
Yeah.
But
looking forward to my first hurricane.
Oh yeah,
I'll be jealous of you for that.
Yeah, that'll be a cool one.
I'm gonna go swimming
with those damn 90-mile-an-hour winds. Have fun.
Go swimming in the street.
I remember. So we had this really nasty Tennessee out in Gatlinburg. We had that really nasty forest fire. I don't know if you guys ever heard about that. It was like 4 or 5 years. No, it was like 4 years ago, 3 years, 4 years ago.
Yeah, I did.
It was my first year down here, so I think it was 4 years.
Okay.
But it was this
Damn, you've been down there that long already?
Yeah, 4 years, 5 years this year.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Time's flying by so fast, it's ridiculous. But anyways, Gatlinburg gets hit by this really nasty windstorm, and I think it was like 75-mile-an-hour winds. It's crazy. And I was working at Climeworks at the time. That was a zipline company, and we couldn't take tours. And one day we were up there. Finally, when we got a little bit of a break from the wind, they were like, "Yeah, no, we can send people up." So we sent people up, but the smoke was so terrible and thick because there were forest fires coming in from like multiple areas. And then we found out that Gatlinburg got hit by a really nasty one, ended up burning like the whole side of a mountain, ended up encroaching into like the actual city, ended up burning into parts of Pigeon Forge. It's like this really nasty forest fire. And yeah, dude, I couldn't imagine any winds higher than what we were dealing with because the wind as it was felt ridiculous. I mean, it felt terrifying feeling that like nature throwing that much wind at you. It's scary. And so I can't imagine what people deal with in hurricanes when you start getting those like 90 to 110, 120, 130. That's just wild. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will bring as much furniture and valuable stuff up to my upper level.
Or you're going to find out that you may be, I was going to say, you may need to actually evacuate. So
that's possible too.
But at the same time, my brother has lived down in Houston for well over 10 years now. And he's never once had to evacuate. So Houston.
Was he not affected by
Harvey?
Harvey?
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Harvey
really,
was
no.
Harvey
so Houston,
was
I don't think Houston really gets hit. So I think you're in
it's
an
the
area
So Harvey was a massive hurricane.
Yeah, it was a big one.
But from my understanding, the reason Katy flooded, which is on the west side of Houston, is because they had to like open up the levees and stuff like that.
Right.
But other than that, unless you're like in like that southeast or southern area, maybe even the eastern area, the flooding is not bad compared to those areas. Like I'm far northwest.
Right.
Like there's like the three rings of highways or tollways on Houston, and we're up on that outer highway.
I got you. Yeah, it's nice that
So,
you're close-ish to the city too, though, because Houston's a cool city.
well, that's the thing. Like, my wife was surprised because like from where we are distance-wise to Houston, it's fairly similar to where we are in distance to Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
But for us to get to Chicago from here, it's probably about an hour plus to get
Right.
downtown. With Houston, like we were downtown in like 35, 40 minutes.
Well, traffic's different in Houston. Traffic is
Like
different in
all,
Texas, period, because
I heard
your speed limits
traffic
are
is
through the
shitty.
roof.
Thought I heard traffic was shittier in Texas.
we didn't have any issues, but it's hard to tell because of all the like reduced traffic just based on COVID and people not having to go downtown.
Because I know people were saying, okay, yeah, you live anywhere near Austin area. It's like you want to drive through the downtown Austin area or
Austin
whatever.
is
It's
different.
Yeah, Austin's.
because it's like, oh, that'll take an hour and a half when it should take 15, 20 minutes.
when we went down there 8 years ago on vacation, we wanted to stop somewhere on the south side of Austin, and we were coming from Dallas up north, and we got to like the Austin city limits, and the highway like basically runs right through where University of Texas is, and you get into that
ACL's
area.
a cool concert though, if you ever.
You get into that area though, and it's just stop and go traffic everywhere, even on the highway. It was awful. Houston, we had no problem though. Like Houston has these frontage roads that run alongside the highways, and yeah, it's amazing how traffic runs out there.
Well, their speed limits are way higher than what you guys deal with up there.
Not really.
I know there was one road that I was on when I was driving down there to visit my ex's family. We were on one road and the speed limit was 80. I think it was like 85 or something like that.
Shit,
And I was like, "Are you joking? Like, how the hell are people doing this?" I don't remember exactly what highway it was, but I mean, we got on there and people were easily doing 100. And I was like, "Y'all are crazy."
I think the high in the Houston area, the fastest I saw was like maybe 65, 70.
Right.
At that.
Yeah.
That probably was around Houston. I've seen, I mean, I don't remember where I was. I don't think it was Texas, but I mean, I've seen plenty of speed limits where when I'm driving out west, 85.
They get up there.
75, 85.
You get up there. Salt Lake, if you go out towards Utah and stuff like that, it's like that because their highways stretch forever, and the gas are so few and far between. So you kind of need to drive fast if you're trying to get from point A to point B. Like if you're doing a long drive and you need to get between gas stations, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I remember we had to time our stops. We were driving from Chicago to Sacramento, California, so we had to drive through Utah. Ooh. And yeah, it's like I think it's like 31 hours.
That's a hike.
Yeah, it was rough. We stopped once. I think we stopped and slept once. But anyways, we got to Salt Lake and we were on the interstate, and it was like we were at one gas station. It was like next gas station isn't for like 100 and something miles, and I was like, "Are you joking?" That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, overall, like I didn't see any differences in like gas prices down there. It really just felt like another Chicago, really. Just a little like everything, all the like you just happen to come across a lot more like large plats of property because of the farms and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ranches down there, they're really cool to look at, though. I mean, like,
if you go out,
down there is gorgeous.
If you go out like even further west, like in any direction than we are, like I've driven through there before from Austin to Houston, and you just come across, you end up passing like a ranch. It's like you see like the big ranch gates and everything. It's like, oh, so that's what a real ranch looks like.
Like family, like not icons. What are they? Like symbols. I'm trying to think of like the right word for it. Yeah.
It's the brand. The brand, yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's
branding
really
logo.
cool, yeah, and the ironwork in those gates and stuff like that are just super cool. They do a really good job on, like, whatever metal workers they're hiring down there are just really good at what they do.
I feel like if Steve had like a brand, like an iron brand or whatever, he'd somehow turn the bee into like a giant penis of some sort.
Probably, yeah.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, obviously the bee is just the balls. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's
You
just Steve
flip it on the side.
cradling the balls there.
Flip it on the side, let me throw a rocket ship in there, and we're all good.
Yeah, exactly. Throw a rocket ship in there.
All of a sudden, Steve is selling space meat or something, and
Let me just say, Elon Musk, you better not come for that shit. Although, actually, I will sell that idea to Elon Musk. He's a billionaire.
True.
The dude's
I'll
got
take
his
that.
own. Dude's got his own rocket ship. He doesn't need yours.
But this is
dude's already got a Tesla out there.
The-
He's already got a
He
Tesla
does too, right?
Good.
Where's that thing anyway?
I have no idea where that thing is.
That thing is just like lost in space.
Yeah, there's a car floating around space somewhere.
The aliens already got it.
It's just chilling in Earth's orbit. It'll come back. Don't worry. It's got auto drive on.
The aliens already got it.
Yeah, probably.
They abducted it. They're already penetrating and probing it.
Yep.
No, all jokes aside, Elon Musk is like, he is the turn of a generation for real. Like, the intelligence level on that man is ridiculous.
All jokes aside, that motherfucker needs to get this Dogecoin back up because it's fucking hurting right now.
What is it at, Dave? What is it at?
I haven't.
It's down to 30 cents a share.
Woo! I'm gonna get it.
He said
now would be a good time.
30 bucks into it, right? Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna do it right now. Robinhood.
Don't do Robinhood.
Where am I gonna get it from?
Find a different place like Coinbase or something.
I don't know what that is. I've got shit in Robinhood. I've got $30 invested. I mean, I have $100 invested in Robinhood right now, but
all right, then do Robinhood. That's what that's where mine is right now. It's just I don't know when they're gonna give you actual access to use your coins.
What do you mean use your coins? See, I don't know anything about Dogecoin.
With Robinhood, you hold a share of a coin, basically. With other places, you actually own the coin, so you can go and take that coin, and spend it on stuff that accepts Dogecoin or whatever. Robinhood doesn't have that yet, quote unquote yet. Who knows when the hell they're actually going to get off their asses and actually set that up. So right now, all you can do is just sell your shares of Dogecoin back to Robinhood or whatever.
Which all I want is, I mean, you're gonna have to hold it for a year minimum anyway, otherwise you're gonna get hit with nasty fees and shit.
Probably.
I'm not looking to sell immediately. I'm looking to ultimately gain some money, and then
I'm looking to sit on my Dogecoin for like 10 years or so.
You know, people are feeling real stupid for not buying into Bitcoin when that first craze started out, because like everybody thought cryptocurrency was like stupid. I remember when Bitcoin first came out, and I was like, what is cryptocurrency? Y'all are out of your minds. Like,
right.
I remember hearing about it, and I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. And now, like, you look at it, and it's like, well, shit, man, I should have bought
10 years
Bitcoin.
10 years ago, you could have bought, like I saw an ad earlier, like yesterday. It's like 10 years ago, you could have purchased 2 large pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Imagine buying 2 large pizzas because you had 10,000 Bitcoin.
Right.
And then seeing what, like, even with how Bitcoin has kind of like dropped back down a bit over these past few days.
It's still worth a lot, though.
Right. Like 10,000 Bitcoin at 36,000. What is it? 36,000 right now? Just shy of 34,000. 10,000 Bitcoin.
That's ridiculous.
To have that at $34,000 per Bitcoin.
Right.
I would feel stupid as shit.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. That's
I don't like. I have my Dogecoin and
Crazy.
everything. I don't know enough about cryptocurrency.
That's what I'm saying. Cryptocurrency is so lost on me that I wouldn't like. I don't even try right now because it's like
But
I know that I'd get into it and I'd be like, "What the fuck am I doing?" Like
when I bought into it, it was Dogecoin was like 4.5 cents a share. I was like, you know what? I've got $16 from this free share of Cleveland Energy or whatever from like a year ago. I'll take that. I'll take $20 out of my own pocket. I'll buy $36 worth of Dogecoin. That gave me like 700 plus shares. We'll see what happens. If I don't make anything, then I lost $20. If I do make something, then I'm sitting pretty.
right. Check time, Dave.
How long has it been?
We're at 52 right now.
We're at
no.
30 minutes on this episode.
Okay, cool.
So we can wrap this up here because, yeah. So, as usual, thanks for watching and listening to the Dad's Downtime Thinking and Drinking podcast. You can find us on Twitter and on Facebook at Dad's Downtime. Be sure to find us on YouTube, which if you're watching this, you've already found us. Like, subscribe, comment. Any feedback is wanted feedback, whether it's good, whether it's bad. We need to know what we're doing that can make you guys happy and make you guys want to watch and enjoy our content more. So until next week, thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
Yes.